Hi, and welcome to the Brisbane Professionals Podcast. This is a podcast brought to you by SMS Law, going through the legal secrets that will benefit you and your clients, as well as having a little bit of fun as we go. This podcast is designed to educate you on, number one, complicated legal terms that we will explain in an easy to understand manner. Two, to understand why you do things from a legal perspective in your business. And three, to help you develop a plan for the future success of your business. Our mission is to help empower small to medium-sized businesses around the world to get access to legal advice so that they can help build their communities and make the world a better place. Did you know that any business owner is on average 7 months away from losing everything? That is the average time that it takes from a successful business to fold when an aspect of their business is not set up correctly. This podcast is all about empowering you and your business with knowledge and tools to ensure that that doesn't happen to you or to your clients. Let's begin, shall we?
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Brisbane Professional Podcast, brought to you by SMS Law. I'm Craig Mason, and I have with me Jeremy Stretton from SMS Law. Hello, Jeremy, and say hello to our listeners and viewers.
Hello, Craig. Good to see you, and good to have our listeners here. I hope that they're looking forward to another excellent show with information about the law and their business.
Absolutely. Now, listener, today we're talking about intellectual property, and it's really just an intro to what it is because it is quite a big topic. So we just wanted to touch on it. We're not going to go into a heap amount of detail. Obviously, if you've got questions, which no doubt you do, please reach out to us. We're happy to answer those and see if we can help. So, Jeremy, this is probably maybe a difficult question, but I'm going to ask you anyway. What is intellectual property?
Difficult questions, Craig. Intellectual property is the intangible assets of your business that are the real value of your business. So in any business, whether you're a law firm, an accounting firm, a financial planning firm, whatever it is, you're going to have a way that you operate your business. And that's your intellectual property. Now, most businesses provide a similar service to other businesses that are out there. What's unique about your business is your intellectual property. It's how you deliver your service. It's how you treat your clients. It's what you do for them. So your intellectual property is that intangible asset. And at some point, you will exit your business. It's inevitable, whether you do it by choice or whether it's forced upon you. So you want to be really clear about what your intellectual property is, and we'll talk about that today, around what it is that you're going to sell or transfer to someone at the end of the day when you do exit your business, because you may not want to think about it, but it will happen. So Craig, do you want to give us a bit of an overview of the different types of intellectual property rights?
Absolutely. So the most common ones, we're talking in Australia, are patents. So that's where you're protecting inventions and new processes. You got trademarks, which is probably the one that most people know about. That's protecting logos, words, and other brands. Copyright, that's where you're talking about protecting art, writing, music, film, computer programs. Then you got designs, obviously protecting the visual design. Circuit layout rights, which is not as common, but protecting layout designs or plans of integrated circuits. And another one that I really love is the plant breeders' rights. And that's protecting commercial rights of new plant varieties, which I find very interesting and intriguing that that's a thing. Jeremy, so they're the rights.
Maybe we'll have to get you to come up with a unique plant so that you can get the rights to that.
Yeah, I think so.
I reckon that's a good idea. So who might need to protect their rights? Well, a plant breeder would need to protect their rights with plant breeders' rights. That's the name. But really, any business owner who has intellectual property will want to look at how they can protect their rights. So you'll have a fair degree of protection from copyright. So your copyright is expressing how you do what you do in your business, or how you express your ideas. It doesn't protect the idea itself. But most businesses will have their own forms, their own precedents, their own documents that they want to protect and stop other people from using. So who might need to protect them? Business owners. And you really need to work out what is it so that you know what it is that you want to protect. And the way to think about that is to think about, in terms of what copyrighted material you have, what trademarks you have, what other designs that you might have in your business. If you were going to buy that business, what would you want to be buying? What's the intellectual property that you'd want to buy? That's the stuff that you want to protect. So it's going a bit over the who might need to protect the IP, but I think it's really important for everyone to understand that, really think about it from that buyer's perspective about what a buyer would want to be able to go forward and purchase your business and be able to operate it without you. So Craig, that's the good side of it. What can happen if you don't protect your intellectual property?
Yeah, there's always a bad side. The obvious answer is, well, lots can happen and they're not good things. So, you talk about an invention that you might have made. If you don't patent that and someone else comes up with it or steals it, for instance, or improves on it or changes it or whatever it might be, then, obviously your invention is now worth less or worthless, depending on what it is. Same with trademarks. You put all this work into the business and you're operating it, and someone else is also operating a similar type of business that could be confused or something of those along those lines. And without the trademark, you lose those protections that you get from that. So a variety of things can happen, mainly about other people stealing the idea or using the idea without your consent, for instance. So a variety of things can happen, and it's important that you protect it as much as you can, and we'll touch on that in future shows. So as I said, intellectual property, it's a large topic. We've touched on it today as an intro about what exactly it is, and Jeremy's definition was fantastic. It wasn't difficult at all to answer. And then we went through the different rights and what they actually are, which most people would have heard of with patents, copyright, etc. So that's it for us today. Thanks for joining us. Before you stop the podcast, though, if you could please like and review the podcast. The more 5-star reviews we get, the better we feel. We can sleep at night. And obviously, it also highlights it to other people and they can jump on and be part of the community. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, connect with us on LinkedIn. Look forward to seeing you there. See you next time.
See you next time.